So my content is around startups, founders, and the tech ecosystem. When I wasn't charging, when I wasn't doing any billing, I mean, I could just say whatever it is that I want. But now I have to now start.
Did you make money from it? $200 for 60-second video.
Yeah. Hashtag used to work a lot back then, but now it doesn't really work. I think my first account was opened at the cyber cafe my brother was working at, maybe around 2013. So that day I opened Yahoo Mail, I opened Gmail, I opened Facebook, I opened Twitter.
You had a Twitter account in 2013?
Yeah.
In today's video, I'm with Bayomi, who is a product designer and also a content creator, and he will just be sharing how he has been juggling this over 2 years now, and you can then implement it into what you're also looking to do. So yeah, that would be the goal of our conversation. I just have a list of questions to ask Bayomi, but before we get into the main questions, I have some fun questions to ask you. I hope they're fun. What's your favorite piece of content you've ever made and why?
It's always changing, right? Before it was Paystack versus Flutterwave.
Oh, okay.
I was asking people which company they prefer. And
I think I remember that video, Paystack.
Yeah, it was very, but now it's, so Paystack launched a new product a few months ago, I think in March. It's called Zap by Paystack, and
I saw that video too.
I was invited for the launch, so I created content.
And the video went viral.
Yeah, the video really blew the product online, and it was the talk of.
Did you make money from it?
Technically, yes.
Wow, can we get the figures?
So I don't know if I should say this, but yeah, I don't go to where I'm not invited, and if you're inviting me,
you have to pay.
Yeah, basically. Because I found that if people don't pay for stuff, they don't really treat you well, they don't value you. So, but if there's a figure attached to it.
Is this how you also started up? You started charging with time? Because I go for free events and nobody pays me.
One babe that invited me to an event, she treated me bad. I'm like, okay, if you had paid me for it, I mean, if you treat me,
at least you got the money.
Angry, but at least you paid me for it. So since then, I just stopped doing any free events. So you pay me for it, I show up, and then you still treat me good on top of it. So why not? Actual figures 200 USD. If you want me to create content, also 600
USD.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Then the second question is, what is your least favorite part of content creation?
I think maybe editing.
I hate editing too.
Yeah, maybe editing. And that's why also my video is not overly edited. It's just, let's just get to the point and move on. So if I have to do lots of edits and all of that, it's very, very
stressful
for me.
Got you.
I just like to get to the point.
I get you. Yeah. Trust me, I've been there. I do not like editing. I feel like it takes a lot of your brain power. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just get straight into the main questions, and I think my first question will be, what inspired you to start creating content? And I'm asking this question because I feel like most times, one of the reasons why I've been consistent with my own content creation is because I know the reason why I'm creating content, right? There's a reason to it, and I feel like when people are clear on that reason, it helps you to just stay consistent with it. Right. So what inspired you? Was there? Is it to make you were bored?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So before May 2023, I started posting my face online actively from May 2023.
Okay.
Before that, you will not find a picture of me anywhere on the internet.
Okay. Was that intentional?
Yeah. What you would find are my design work.
Okay.
Right, so if you Google Shemudara Bayomi before 2023 May, you find design. My face not anywhere. And then I got bored, and fortunately, Number, the fintech startup, raised $30 million. So I was like, oh, let me just talk about this on the internet. And I did talk about it I shared it on my TikTok and on my Instagram. And it got really cool views. And I okay, cool, maybe this is interesting. So I just started posting more. And yeah. So there's no grand.
Wow, I thought you would accept maybe to make money.
Okay, so the making money part is even
later. Not enjoying it?
Yeah, because now you can't really say your mind because so my content is around startups, founders, and the tech ecosystem.
Yeah.
And the people that would
Pay
me, they are founders. So you get when I wasn't charging, when I wasn't doing any billing, I mean I could just say whatever it is that I want. But now I have to now start thinking about all these. So yeah.
Okay, I think that answers the question. I think my next question would be, so for anyone that is also watching, they're looking to start, but they don't know what to like focus on. Like what would you advise such person to do?
So I've been posting content online since I think my first account was opened at the cyber cafe my brother was working on. Was working at rather. Maybe around 2013. So that day I opened Yahoo Mail, I opened Gmail, I opened Facebook, I opened Twitter, I opened Facebook.
Interesting. You had a Twitter account in 2013?
Yeah. So I just went to my brother's cafe and then it just started opening everything.
Okay. What was the reason?
I don't know. For opening sake. Yeah. So but I wasn't very active. I was more active on Facebook. Okay. Just posting random stuff. And then along the line when I started designing, I started sharing more of my design on Twitter. At that time, people that know this Mazi of Bayomi, Mazi of design rather, that was me. I think that was maybe like 2016 or thereabouts. Okay. So Mazi of design was very, very popular at that time. And
so just a quick one. Is posting online then like your design? Did you make money from it?
So I was freelancing. So I was getting clients from Twitter and then from LinkedIn as well.
Okay. So the reason why I'm saying this is because in most of my videos, I tell people that are looking to get started on, like to launch their career in data and how it's really just important for them to like share what they're doing online and how it will increase their chances of like getting a job or like working with like different people. Okay.
Yes. So I was posting on Twitter as well as LinkedIn. Although most of my clients were coming in from LinkedIn, and maybe this is good to say, it doesn't matter how many likes you have, because I wasn't even getting like a lot of likes. But
like how many on average?
Like 3, 5
likes.
Yeah, on LinkedIn.
Okay.
But the people that needed to see it were seeing it, and they were coming to my DM to say, "Oh, I want to design a logo. I want to design a flyer." So,
that's interesting.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter the number of likes. The people that need to see it, especially. Hashtag used to work a lot back then. Okay. Right. So, but now it doesn't really work. So if I made a post and then hashtag logo design, hashtag brand identity design, if people are looking for those things, I usually just pop up. And the people that will pay you, to be honest, they don't have time to be chronically online to be
liking your post.
They will see it, but they're not going to like it. But when they need your service, you're top of mind.
Of mind to them. Yeah.
That's how. So how I got my first job after, should we get into that already? Maybe
no, don't. I just want you to focus on like, I don't know what to create. Yeah, what should I create?
So basically just share online, share whatever it is that you're interested in. And so for me, I was a designer, I was interested in sharing design. Okay. So I would basically just
share that
design. When I got bored, that I started sharing tech content, I wasn't really thinking about any other thing. I just wanted to share.
I also feel like sometimes people overthink things. Just get started with like anything you're comfortable with. He started with like design, and before you know it, amplifying companies came along the way and is making money from it. And I think it's also the same for me. I mean, I also started sharing like data content online, YouTube and Instagram, and I made a content on like finance, and it brought a lot of people to my page. Now there is need for me to create more content on finance. Okay. So I think my next question would be, how do you balance content creation with your 9 to 5?
Before I used to have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2022 I had 2024 I had 3 jobs. Okay. Plus content. Right.
Are your employers aware?
My kind of work, right? Product design. The way I think about it, so long as I can always deliver like when the work is needed, I'm good. If I can manage 4 or 5 work,
I will do
it, right? So at that time I was doing 3, and it helps that all of them were in fintech, right? So
are they all remote?
Yeah, all remote. So I'll just, once I wake up by 8, I'm on my, I don't even think about food. I'm on my laptop till like maybe 10 in the night or 11 in the night.
Wow,
Right?
no breaks.
Just walking, just
Okay.
walking. Right. So the way I did it was that, so we have sprints, obviously. So I know this is what I'm supposed to get done. These sprints, I can spend maybe 2 days getting one. So sprints are typically like 1 week. So I spend 2 days getting
Get all the
all-
1 week work done.
in 2 days. The second one, the third one. So I'm done. Whatever it is you're asking,
Okay.
but I won't send it to. I won't send it to them like, oh, I'm done with your work, and then,
So that they won't give you more work to
so
do.
I'll just be releasing it bit by bit. Oh, we're done with these screens today. The next day we are giving stand up. So we are done
nice.
with this, and then I can basically just take that time off working on other brands. I wake up by 8. I start design because one of the stand-ups starts by 8. So 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11:30.
So the 3 complaints.
Yeah, the stand-up. I'm actually very lucky that not
At the same
clashing.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11:30. So when I wake up by 8, we do stand-up, and then after the stand-up, I try to shoot a couple of videos before
Your
10
next-
o'clock.
okay.
Because I found that when I'm in meetings, I can't really do any design,
Bring
heavy work. So 8 o'clock,
The stand-up?
the stand-up, do videos. 10 o'clock stand-up.
Okay.
Then 10:30, another 11:30,
Okay.
the last stand-up, and by 12:30, I'm done with all the stand-up, and then I can now focus on like actual design work.
Interesting.
So that was how.
So
and
do
then
you
I had
do
an
you
assistant too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my assistant does most of the edits. So I just shoot, upload it to. We have a CapCut Pro. So after shooting, I would upload to CapCut, and then she basically take it because I already have like a simple process of editing,
Okay.
which is add relights, reduce the intensity to
Okay.
10, the 2 intensity, and then change it to background.
Okay.
So that makes the background, one side of the background red, the other side of the background, I think, purple or thereabout.
So there's also less of like back and forth.
Yeah, so there's like presets that you can just click and she understands everything. And then she also, I've trained her in such a way that she can also think of like captions. If you go on my page and see my videos, there's like always like a very bold caption on screen that sort of talks about what the video is about. And I think that's actually something that is very, very important.
Okay.
There's a lot of content on the internet. You need to find a way to grab people's attention, and with the way most of these social media apps are, they are always the volume is always turned off.
Yeah.
Twitter, only TikTok is always on.
Yeah,
But
I
like
think TikTok is always on.
Instagram, Twitter is always off. So you need to find a way to sort of nudge people to watch the video, and the on-screen caption is just perfect. And even TikTok, that the audio is on, because people are doom scrolling, right? So they need to see something that's
Make them to
before you
stop.
say hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, and blah, 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 people are scroll. So you need to find something that's
Except you're a celebrity.
yeah, and then people will now wait. So you need
Interesting.
to find something that really captures people's attention from the get-go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have an assistant. We have a process for edits.
But if you could just share how it was before you got an assistant when you started making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
So
how
it's still
was
the
it?
same. So what I asked her to do was what I was doing.
Okay.
Right. So I already knew like those relights. So when I brought her on board, it was just for her to just take over.
Follow.
And so the only thing she took over is editing and then posting and then replying comments and messages.
Okay.
Right. So if you message me on Instagram right now or on Twitter, she's the one that would
Respond to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we also have like template, but before then I was basically just, and it got overwhelming, so I stopped like replying DMs. Some people would think it's pride, but like, so there's also something that really works well when you post a video and people are engaging. You try to like engage immediately. Once the conversation is flowing in the comments, the algorithm would sort of know and think that people like this,
and start showing it to more people.
So I can't be responding to comments across Twitter, Instagram,
and TikTok,
LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and I still have time.
Wait, you're active? You use all those platforms?
Yeah, I post everywhere.
Is it the same content
Yeah,
or
the same
like?
content. So sometimes the screen caption might change because what works for on TikTok, I can say, "Wow, A just got B,"
Okay.
and on Twitter, I'll say, "Did you know A just got B?"
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's the same caption, but lots tailored to like different platform and how people react to
Interesting.
news on those
So
platforms.
will you recommend this to someone starting like to be on all the platforms?
Yeah.
Or they should just...
So another thing is you have to try out, like you might people might like you more for written text and you're struggling doing video.
Okay.
Right. Here's what I mean. Some people are best with words, and that means that the channel or the social media that they would best shine on would be Twitter, because Twitter is
more
text
like
first.
writing.
So I would say just experiment. It's the same content, just repurpose it across
and see what
works. Right. And for me, it's video, right?
And I think videos work on all platforms.
Generally, it does. And so just experiment, right?
Okay.
For some, it might be carousel, right? For some, there's this content formats that people do that I find very interesting. It's like reporting what has happened. For instance, Twitter, reporting what has happened that everyone has seen on Twitter, but like repurposing it to create
their own content.
So I took that idea. So whatever, sometimes I don't really do it a lot of times. So like I'll take what happens on Twitter and then repurpose it for video. So there was one tweet that I saw that had about, I think, 2 million views. It was asking something about salary. So I basically I took a screenshot of the tweet. And then I was like, hey, what do you think about this? And it was crazy everywhere.
What platform did you post this?
TikTok and
Instagram.
Yeah. So sometimes just experiment. Don't be too rigid with your approach.
Okay, I hope you guys have really picked a lot of insights from this. But I think one of the key things that you mentioned is also just creating like a structure with like the different content you want to like create. I mean, you said before you even got your assistant, you already know what editing style to go for. So when you do your videos, you just stick with it.
And also, let me just add, right? My videos are the way they are because I don't have that much time to start overthinking a lot of things, right? So you see me, my phone is like always on my
very
face.
close to your face, with your lip gloss.
Yeah, so number one is like I'm speaking with a friend, and number two, it allows me that luxury of not having to like do a lot of edits, right? For some, that might not work for them, but like the way I would suggest it is to think about like the barest minimum, or strip it, maybe not the barest minimum, but like strip it to like the core, right, which is the content.
Yeah, so that if you're going to even do like any overthinking, let it be the content itself, not like the editing visuals, and all. Got you. Okay, so I think my next question is around monetization. How do you? I have. Tell us how was your first brand deal was? Did you think you overcharge or like undercharge?
For me, I like to do proof of concepts first.
Okay.
Like, so I started posting May 2023 and May, June, July, August. Yeah, by August, I got someone DM'd me. They were like, "Oh, I want to talk about my brand." I was like, "Okay, cool, I'll do it, but pay me." And they're like, "How much?" I was like, 20K. I didn't really care about the 20K, but yeah.
Okay.
They were like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "Oh, you're not going to price?" So like, "Okay, cool." So we did the first one, and after I did that one, I reached out to what's his name now?
Like a similar brand?
No, it's an ed tech. So they help people, they train people to get jobs.
Is it with
It's called This Is Learnable now. Okay. But it was another name, they rebranded recently.
Okay.
But it's called This Is Learnable now. So I reached out to the founder. I was like, "Okay, I want to talk about your brand, but here's what you do for me. Once I talk about your brand, you're going to share me the stats. Right? So maybe sign-ups, all those interesting info." So I did a video. They were working on a webinar then, and I think they got about 20 sign-ups, which was their highest.
Super.
And they also had some like they had courses on the platform. They also had like registration for those paid courses. So I basically took that and then started using it as like proof of concept. So the second clients came, I think it was billed at 60K, and then the third one came, it was billed at 100K, and then I spoke to my friend Ayo Fedapo. Shout out to you.
Shout out
because
to
I
you.
don't charge in Naira. Yeah. Doing startups, switch to
USD. Okay.
So I built the first one, 100 USD, and then they didn't even price. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I built the second one, 150.
Okay.
And obviously the way because I didn't have a lot of followers then. I think on Instagram I had maybe about 5K.
Wait, you have 5K followers and you were charging this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had 5K, but here's the twist. So I had 5K on Instagram. I had about 9K on TikTok.
Okay.
And I had about 4K on
Twitter.
And then maybe about 5K on, maybe 4K on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So what I did was bundle everything together and say, oh, I'm posting on all these platforms. So I wasn't charging for only Instagram or only TikTok. So it came as a bundled package. So I think that helped me.
Yeah.
To, charge more.
And I think that tells us to your point around just share on all these platforms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I bundled everything together and said, okay, pay me this. So after the 150, I moved to 250 and then 300.
What's the highest you've charged? I told you have to give us the figures.
Yeah, I'm sharing figures now.
What's the highest you've charged?
So this was in 2023. The 300 was in 2023.
What was the highest you've charged in 2024? Don't tell us in 2025.
2024, $800.
$800. Yeah. What did they ask you to do?
What did we do? It was just my normal video sitting in my room. Yeah. But by then I had gotten about 25K on Instagram, 22 on TikTok, and maybe like 8K, but there had been progress in my and
followers, also, even the engagement.
Yeah, engagement, and also like proof of concept. A lot of brands were reaching out and they were getting real value for their money.
And I think you also play in a very in a space where not so many people operate in. So I think that might also have
it helps. The other way I monetize is with the 60-second speech, which I'm trying to call What Are You Building Now? Right? And,
yeah, please tell us.
The way that works is it's free if we're at events, right? Because you're already at events, I'm there.
And they already pay you to attend the event?
Yes, there's no on my part, there's no expense involved, right? Because we're not bringing any DSLR, we're not bringing guitar camera. So at events, it's totally free. But if we have to go to the studio, I have to hire a videographer, I have to hire an editor. Then obviously the brands have to.
So how much do you charge?
When we started, it was 50K.
Okay.
And then I think it moved to 100 USD.
Okay.
And yeah.
So it's 100 USD now. If I want, so how much is it now? What if I want to talk about my?
Yeah, you come to the DM and then we can.
Wait, there's no fixed price.
There's a fixed price.
So what's the fixed price?
Okay, it's 200 right now.
Oh my god, it's $200
only
for 60-second video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not just 60 seconds video, right? So if you look at, I'll just highlight some of the brands that have come on the show.
Yes, please.
So Dome, for instance, we did Dome on Twitter alone. They had over 500K impressions. Right, that's
I know. They're the one that they're the one that is saying you can tell how your landlords treated you. Okay.
They got about 500K views on Twitter alone, and they trended for about like the full weekend. And they had 13% increase in their user base. 200 is like a very cheap price to pay for that.
Yeah.
You can go and give Elon Musk Mark Zuckerberg that's the same 200 USD and not get the kind of results that the platform affords you.
Yeah, even if they do like all these ads.
So there's also speech. The good thing about the series is that you're being seen by investors, because I have a lot of investors looking around my page and trying to like find the next big startups to invest in.
Yeah.
So you're being seen by investors, you're being seen by partners. Another good example, Get Seen. After we posted Get Seen, they got a call from, okay, I'm not going to mention because I don't think it's my place. They got a call.
I think you can share because you shared on your Twitter too.
No. This particular one is not. I don't think it's out. So they got a call from a firm in Abuja.
Okay.
For partnership. So you're getting investors on your radar. You're getting partners on your radar. You're also getting customers on your radar. So like I think that's a fair price to. Unless you are going to give me shares in your company, but I don't think that's.
Really no, I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Yeah.
And I think we should increase the price.
Yes, I believe so too. Yeah. To be honest.
So Get Seen today. If you go to any tech event, people will literally ask the founder, "Oh, is you from Bayomi?" So it's
Video.
Like once you come,
try brand. Like, oh God.
Like. So I think it's a fair price.
I'm tapping. No. I actually think it is. I was just trying to play. Please increase your price. Charge all that you need to charge. Okay, so I think my final question would be if you can just share any helpful strategies or like things.
Yes, the third way I monetize. Sorry, before we go.
Okay.
So there's something I started doing, which is to create shows for brands. We're doing one with Clever Bank, right? So I basically think of a very creative way that brands can go to their customers without shouting, "Come and buy, come and buy, come and buy," right? So we started creating shows. The first one we're launching is with Clever Banking. It's coming out very soon. Yeah. Okay. So that's also another way that I monetize.
So they pay you to host those shows?
It's my content.
Okay.
They're just sponsoring and then they're putting their brand on the platform. So it's Bayomi's content here, not their
awesome.
Content.
Yeah. Well done. And also just to mention, it's also one of those that gingered me to resume my content on Instagram. So he knows what he's doing. Okay, so my last question would be if there are like any strategies or like tips that can just help anyone watching, to move from like overthinking, oh, what should I create? How should I edit? I don't have money to hire an assistant. Like, what are the 3 or 4, I don't know, maybe just one that the person can just focus on that can just help them to start creating content?
So there's really no one size fits all like advice.
Okay.
But I would say don't overthink it and just start creating. You figure a lot of things out on the way. And then maybe also go on YouTube, look for Mr. Beast, his interviews. He has a particular one with what's this guy's name? Lex Friedman.
Okay.
I think it's about 2 hours long.
Okay.
Watch that and
they would know what to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of gem inside the video. But basically just look around any Mr. Beast because I think he's the greatest creator on this planet Earth. I don't think anyone comes close.
Yeah.
So if he's saying anything, you should
follow it.
Yeah. So don't overthink it. Just post.
Yeah, I agree. And I also feel like you get clarity by doing. You know what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can people connect with you?
Yeah, so just search for Bayomi anywhere on the internet and you will find me. And there was something I didn't mention. So when I started creating content, I wrote a proposal.
Okay.
And I started pitching brands to create content for them.
For free or like they'll pay you?
I think it was $50 that I put at that time.
Okay.
But it didn't work out. Someone read my email and didn't.
I hope they're chasing you now.
I didn't reply, but yeah. So that's also something that you can try, but it might work for you. I'm sort of doing it now again with the series that I'm creating.
Okay.
So basically reaching out to brands to come and sponsor those series. But I think there's better reception now because yes. So
we know you. Okay.
Right. So just search for Bayomi.
Search for Bayomi. Okay, I also just want to mention that if anyone is watching and they're looking to start creating content, but on YouTube specifically, I created a guide to help you. I'm also going to link it on the video, so be sure to like check it out. I think that's the end of our conversation. Thank you so much, Bayomi, for coming to the channel. I'm sure a lot of people will have picked, interesting insights, and I hope it will be your sign to start creating content and stop overthinking. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.